everyone. I'm just here to share a little snack with you. It's a little pre-dinner snack. I really want to be able to show you without spilling it all over the floor. I'm having pasta salad. So we made this with leftover pasta that I cooked the other night and some tomatoes and cucumbers from my own garden and some Ken's Caesar vinaigrette salad dressing that I got free with couponing. So it's a very inexpensive little snacky poo. Normally I don't have a pre-dinner snack per se, but we are going out to dinner tonight. And we never eat out. I mean, I have advised strongly against eating out. I'm opposed to eating out. I'm having a lot of trouble with this whole plan we have. But my very young little daughters, my little twinsies, really wanted to eat in a restaurant. And I was like, oh, we can't. Don't you know that one dinner out's like a week's grocery budget? And then my husband, who's a spender, not a saver, he's saying, oh, can't we just be like a normal family and eat out? And I was like, what do you think constitutes normal? And he's all judgy and like, not you. And I'm like, well, not you, because you're not normal. And, you know, whatever. So anyway, I told the girls, okay, we can eat out if we save up for it, right? Yum. That's really good. That Ken's dressing is excellent. So we've been saving up for it. We have a little pint sherbet container. And we filled it up with change, and we had a few pieces of paper money in there, and we counted it, and we have $40. So I'm thinking, yes, a family of 4, 2 of the members being, you know, little kids, we should be able to eat out for $40. But when you think about that, $10 a person, because we're not going to fast food, but we're not going to super fancy either. It's a new restaurant in town that's kind of like, I would say it's sort of like a Five Guys hamburger place, if you've ever been to a Five Guys. Like, I think it's counter service, but then you sit yourself down. But it's not a chain. It's just a local restaurant that recently opened up, and we want to support local business, and we save the money, so... But I'm having trouble, you know, the whole plan, I'm having trouble with it, because, you know, we counted that money, and I'm like, $40 can buy a lot of groceries, girls. But they are so excited about going. I was just looking out the window to check the weather, because it was raining earlier, but it's sunny now, and we're going to walk to the restaurant, because we live close. So, we're walking up to town with our big jar of change. I know. The restaurant people are going to be excited about that. But then I thought, wow, I don't know how much that restaurant costs. I really have no idea. So probably it would be good if I had a snack beforehand. Here is said snack. So that in case it's like too much money, and so basically I could order something really, really cheap, so there'd be enough money for the kids to order what they want. So therefore I'm eating the snack first so that I won't be so hungry and I won't want to order as much. That's my plan. That's my thinking. Or I'm just delusional and I'm convincing myself that it's okay to have a snack an hour before we're about to go out to dinner. And very yummy though. Fresh and delicious. It's so fun. Getting vegetables out of your own garden. It is so, so fun. It's just so fun. That was kind of repulsively slurpy, wasn't it? So today I wanted to talk to you about food waste in America, because it's a very upsetting topic. While we chat and snack together, we want to discuss upsetting topics, right? Like, does that make sense? But I was thinking about how much I would be willing to dumpster dive for food if I could get myself into a dumpster. And I've looked in dumpsters behind grocery stores because I'm ready to go in. I don't know if I could get out again, but I'm ready. But they're always locked, or they're backed up and actually attached to the back of the grocery store, like they have a garbage chute or something in the store, and it just goes straight into this dumpster, and there's like no way to get into it, which actually kind of pisses me off because it's like they're going out of their way to make sure this food does not get consumed by any hungry human being. It has to be thrown away and eaten by rats, maybe. I think that's not right. It's just not right. So I would totally dumpster dive. One time we were at a Dunkin' Donuts. We weren't buying donuts. We were driving through the parking lot. We were checking out their dumpster. Because I think at a certain time of day they throw away the donuts because they have to have them fresh within a certain amount of time. So I told my husband, if there are donuts in that dumpster, I don't care how far down they are, you're going in to get them. He was ready, but there weren't any. I mean, the dumpster was completely empty, like it had just been unloaded by the garbage men. It's very disappointing. Now, my husband is a pretty enthusiastic dumpster diver. I just keep showing you the pasta. I know, because it looks so good. I know, you want to go make this right now. This is such a nice little meal. I call it a snack. This is like an entire meal, really. So, very often, he has looked through the dumpsters behind the dollar store, and he's found food there because they will throw food away once it reaches its expiration date. So we're talking kind of a low-level, off-brand cheese doodle type product, or potato chips, or barbecue potato chips, or sometimes bottled water, or just other kind of junky food items you could get at the dollar store. And they throw them away. But you know that when it says expiration date, August 18th, you know that all of a sudden it just didn't become poisonous and inedible, you know, the next day. Like, that's silly. So one time he came home with these two huge, you know, those big black garbage bags full of discarded snacks. Chips, doodles, stuff that is really bad for you, that we never buy. We never buy that kind of thing. I never would waste my money on that. But get it for free in a dumpster? I'm like, have at it, honey. There you go. Eat up. I know, great nutritional choice, but free. I think I put too much dressing on because there's just like a swamp of it at the bottom. But I am enjoying this. See my pretty bowl? Oh yeah, looks good, doesn't it? There's the little reindeer. These were at Target a few Christmases ago, and I thought they were really cute. My husband got me them. That sounds nice. Got some of these for me, because I liked the little reindeer face. He's rather jaunty with his scarf, isn't he? But over time, they don't fare too well in the dishwasher, and the color kind of wears off. I think the microwave, too. I think it's really more the microwave than the dishwasher. But our microwave died the other day, so that's just not really an issue for us anymore. We've been warming food up on the top of the stove. Now, we grew up without microwaves, so it's not like I'm unfamiliar with how to warm up food, but it is a weird adjustment because I'm so used to having a microwave. And it does create a lot more pots and pans to wash. You'd have to heat things on the stove. But I told him, we're not getting another one unless we save up for it. We are just not going to go put this on a credit card. It's not going to happen. And he's acting all put out about it because he is a giant baby. But I said, look, I'm the one who does the cooking and cleaning up. I'm the one who's going to be inconvenienced by this, not you big baby. We were at Sam's Club once. The guy working there was changing the banana display. Like he was pulling bananas off to take them away, and he was replenishing with new bananas. Now the bananas that were going away were perfect, perfectly ripe. All of them were perfectly yellow, not a brown spot anywhere. Perfect bananas. But he was saying, well, they're perfectly ripe now. People don't want them perfectly ripe. They want them just a little bit green, so they'll ripen at home, which I understand because I buy mine a little bit green. So that he was, replacing them with ones that were a little green. So we said, well, what are you doing with all those bright yellow beautiful bananas? And he said, we throw them out. I almost cried. I said, I can't believe you do that. That is absolutely sinful. If one believes in the concept of sin and the devil, throwing those bananas out, that was the work of Beelzebub right there. I kid you not. That's just wrong. And I said, don't you at least just donate them to a soup kitchen or something? No, we can't. We don't. Just put them right in the dumpster. And then my husband was like, can we access that dumpster? And I think he said no, it was locked. Because we would have been, oh my God, we would have been right out there. That's a lot of bananas. Like the entire display, the whole giant table full of bananas. Shame on you, Sam's Club. Shame on you. That is not socially responsible behavior. Bananas should not be wasted. At one point, my older daughter and I were volunteering at a soup kitchen. And so we were helping, dole out the meals. And they had bananas that had been donated, obviously not by Sam's Club, but by somebody. And we would, give the people some of these bananas that they could take with them. So, the next day for breakfast, maybe they could have a banana. These bananas were so overly ripe, like just so mushy and disgusting. Absolutely perfect for banana bread. Like just perfect. So mushy, overripe. Or good for freezing for smoothies. But not good for peeling and eating. I mean, they were just... No. But at least somebody was donating them. It was interesting volunteering at that soup kitchen because people would come in for their meal and they'd always let the women go first. So the women with kids would go first, but they wouldn't stay. The volunteers would wrap their food up in aluminum foil for them and send them home so they could go home with their kids and eat at home. And then all the men, who I assumed were single men, would stay. It was in a church, and they'd stay and just eat their meal there. I thought that was really interesting that they wrapped the food up so the women could go. They didn't have to eat it there. Almost all finished with snacky poo. I'm sort of semi-tempted to drink the salad dressing at the bottom of the bowl, but I'm afraid you would find that too déclassé. So anyway, there's my pre-dinner snack. Let's see if I actually order less at dinner tonight. We're going to make a video of our dinner out, so I'll put a link to that, and you can check that out and see how I'm filling my fat face at the restaurant.